When I was 9, I fell down all the stairs. All of my front teeth were just like crumbled. These teeth have always been a dark cloud on the happiest moments of everything.
I guess I chewed pretty hard, and I was breaking my teeth. And the dentist I went to before, what they were doing, it wasn't working.
I'm taking off that crown. Yeah, I'm not loving this buildup.
I am just like laying there like, please, 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 like be enough tooth.
There's just not enough healthy tooth structure.
Here at Fixed, we really thrive on changing people's lives.
Any problem can be fixed. The DeLorean, like a lot of our very good ideas, started as a joke. It is one of the most screen-accurate replicas of the A car from the Back to the Future movies. We got our flux capacitor here fluxing. We'll actually use this to deliver cases and a photogrammetry camera to other practices. And we like to say that we give people the smile they had in 1985 using the technology of the future. This is the car that makes that happen.
Hello, good morning. Thank you for calling Fixed Dental. This is Sasha, and I can help you.
So today, the client, she's always had pain, just a lot of problems with her teeth. She and her fiance are getting married, and she wants her teeth to be really pretty for her wedding day.
What does she do for a living?
She's a dental assistant.
Wait, is this Christy?
Yeah, it's Christy.
Why are we having this conversation?
She's coming in with Cole, so now you can meet Cole.
Perfect. Oh!
Good boy.
Come here. Get over here. Did you see that? Yeah.
Good. Go. Go get it.
Oh!
Good boy. Come on. My name's Christy. I'm 28. I'm a dental assistant at Fixed. When I was 9, I hit my funny bone and I knocked myself out and fell down all the stairs. All of my front teeth on the top and all my front teeth on the lower were just like crumbled. From there, fast forward to like my first dental visit, it just always kind of felt like patchwork. It was like so painful. I remember just being there and like being in tears the whole time because it hurt so bad. And it was like, no one believed me that it hurt. Yeah, everything for the bridal shower is just about ready. Badge strips are both like all set. Have you decided if you're gonna like book any activities?
Hoping the best man will take care of that.
Yeah. When Cole proposed, I was just the happiest girl in the world. We had the best day. Then I kind of sat there for a second. I'm like, oh, there's gonna be lots of photos taken. And I'm like, I'm gonna have to like angle my face. So it was kind of like, where are we gonna be at with my teeth?
She is self-conscious about her smile, and I've told her numerous times, like, you're beautiful, whether you do this, whether you don't, it doesn't make a difference to me. The only difference is I want you to be happy. That's the most important thing.
I feel like these teeth have always been a dark cloud on the happiest moments of everything. Every single photo is a reminder of what happened to me when I was 9 years old.
Hello, hello.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
Cole, Jason.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
we
you.
already met.
Yeah, you guys, yeah. I don't think we've ever talked about this, but how did you get into dental assisting?
Every single time I would get in the dental chair, I would just bawl my eyes out. Like, I hated it. It was like, everyone was like aggressive. And then I was living in California and I went in to get just like routine care. And there was one dental assistant there and she was just like so amazing. And she was so sweet and just like very understanding. Just being around her, I was like, I want to do this for people.
This explains why you're such an amazing assistant. Why everybody relates so well to you.
Seriously. I try every day to ease someone else's experience because often we do have a lot of patients who come in with front tooth injuries. It hurts emotionally, physically. So I try to be that person for them. You know, maybe even someday I'll inspire someone to get into dentistry on their own.
She didn't really open up to the story until like kind of more recently. I know she's always been like self-conscious about it. She always said if there's one thing that she didn't like about herself, it's just her teeth. So I'm just really excited to get this behind us, and I'm excited for her to love her smile.
Yeah.
Christy is a very special client. She's already part of the team family. The time has come now for us to rehabilitate Christy's smile.
My name is Ted. I'm a cross-country truck driver, and my wife and I are a husband and wife team. We even raised 3 children on the road. It was a wonderful life. I'm a happy guy. I love life. I love what I do. I try to be the best father, the best husband. Everything that I do is passion.
What do you think that my sales goes are?
I'm hungry. That's good. I was having a problem with my teeth. I guess I chew pretty hard, and I was breaking my teeth. And the dentist I went to before, what they were doing, it wasn't working. I went to Jason, and I told him that I wanted to live to be 100, and he was someone who listened to me, and he looks at a problem and says, how can I fix it?
If you take care of your teeth, you'll live longer. But teeth are expensive, so you have to go to a place that really knows what they're doing. You've been out of work for 5 months? How many months are we gonna have to work to...
Whatever it is, it's worth it. I have the rest of my life.
Okay, we'll do it.
I've known my wife for many, many years, since we were kids, just about, you might say. On our first date, and it really wasn't a date, we went on a motorcycle ride. I knew I fell in love with her at that point. There's no better woman in the world. I'm gonna take care of her. That's right, I'm planning for my future, so I need to have my smile fixed.
So why don't you give me a high level of where we are with Christy?
Absolutely. We are finally at the end of our Invisalign. Been about 2 years or so that we've been moving the teeth into the proper position. We're ready to take this to the next level right in time for the wedding.
Great.
Not only is Christy my dental assistant, but she's also one of my clients. I feel more like a big sister today in a way. All the way back to dental school, they tell you don't treat your family. Because if something's gonna go wrong, it's gonna go wrong on somebody you gotta see for the rest of your life.
I can see where we want to lift up the tissue here. And I'm wondering if maybe crown lengthening is what's going to get us to a more predictable outcome there.
Christy has one of those smiles that shows a lot of gum tissue, so we need to make sure that that gum is really straight across because she's gonna show it.
I noticed the crown here on the front tooth. We can't see through it on the x-ray, so
No, we can't.
we don't really know what's under there, right?
Exactly. Despite all of our advancements in technology, some of these crowns, we just simply don't know what's underneath them until we take them off. All of this metal masks any of the tooth that's underneath there.
So what do you think our worst case scenario is there?
Decay, or a fracture, or a really, really small preparation.
Okay.
My biggest fear is that what's underneath this crown isn't healthy. That would require, extracting the tooth, placing an implant. There would just be so many more steps, and I'm ready for it to be done.
So we do need to take a couple x-rays today.
We just took x-rays 6 months ago at my old office. I don't want to take any more x-rays.
That's actually perfect because all the dental offices in the world are interconnected.
Oh, really?
No.
Hey.
Hey, Dad. I'm good to see you.
How are you?
Hey, guys. Ted and Deb, they just remind me a lot of me and Jason. Since they've been together, they have worked together. They worked in their truck together. It resonates with us because that's how we are. We go to work together, we go home together, we do life together. You can't not love them. They're just the best people ever. Anything you want us to check before we take care of the bottom
I
teeth?
have no problems with the top. My bite is absolutely perfect.
So we'll copy everything.
Can we make Deb in charge of picking the color?
At least one shade whiter than
Shade
mine.
white.
We'll show you, yeah. That was always his rule.
He's gotta up me.
He's got it, yeah.
We're going to do a final check and exam. We're just going to do our final preparations for teeth coming out on the bottom. Implants are going to go in. We're going to eliminate the periodontal disease. That'll all be history as of tomorrow. Ted is going to be able to really eat whatever he would like to eat, and he's not going to have to be thinking about his teeth or be careful with his teeth. It really means a lot when I have a client who says, I'm in with you. This is the final chapter in the story of Ted's smile. Once this area gets into enough trouble, or if that deteriorated more,
Nothing left.
it's like a domino effect. There's no way to remove these teeth without sort of critically affecting the support of the neighbors there too. So we get to a place where we say, hey, we should be looking at replacement.
And he had this implant in the back here that's lasted him many, many years.
I placed these implants years ago.
Right.
And so one of the things that we're going to find when we get in there tomorrow is we have to make the call. Are we going to save and load onto one or both of those implants, or are we going to remove and replace them? You know, we strive to give you the best and most durable outcome, because I think about you when you're not here, right? I want to make sure that you can take care of this, and it's easy.
Complete faith in you.
Excellent. I have faith in you not to bite my fingers.
I'll try not to.
Here we go. Let's do it. Get it over with.
I love you. Thank you.
Today for Christy, we're going to be preparing all of her teeth for porcelain restorations. This also includes removing the crown on the front tooth and the crown on the upper back tooth. We will be preparing all of her lower teeth as well, and we will be reshaping the gum line of some of the front teeth on the top.
I kind of joked that at some point today, I fully expect that like Christy's gonna know what I need, and there'll just be like a hand here. First thing in the morning today, what I want to do is I want to take both those crowns off and find out what's underneath there. This is the crown. So far, so good. I've gotten through the porcelain layer and I'm working through the metal layer now. As I'm taking this off, I'm realizing that it's a very strong material and it's not wanting to budge from the tooth. Stubborn to the bitter end here, Christy. I'm going to take it off in tiny little pieces to make sure that the underlying tooth stays really healthy throughout the process. Got it? Come on. Bye. Yay. That front tooth, finally I get to it and it looks great. It's not even discolored, Christy.
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
I'm moving on to the back tooth now and I'm taking off that crown. But yeah, I'm not loving this buildup. It's not great.
I am sweating. Like, my hands are clammy. I am just like laying there like, please, 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 like, be enough tooth.
There's just not enough healthy tooth structure to try to move forward with saving the tooth. We'll place an implant. It's going to be an additional surgery. It's not what we wanted for Christy, but we're going to take care of it. I have a contingency plan, and you're never walking out of here without a tooth.
Ted. Ted, you're sleeping already. I'm gonna get some scans. We're gonna take some pictures of the top and bottom, and then we're gonna let Dr. Litwin take it from here, and you're already getting your nap in, which is great. Today for Ted, we're going to be removing his remaining lower teeth. We're gonna be placing 6 implants, and we're gonna be sending Ted home today with a brand new 3D printed fixed bridge.
Ted's had a long history of dental work. He's broken a lot of bridges and caps and crowns that he's had over the years. Additionally, he's developed a lot of periodontal or gum-related disease underneath the gum tissue, which has unfortunately eaten away a lot of the bone. So a lot of the time today will be spent removing that diseased tissue to get to healthy, good bone. That way, Ted can leave here with some healthy implants. So he's looking fabulous. You're doing great.
Ted, you are
Looking
like
awesome.
a dream patient, like you always are.
He says that to all the handsome guys, you know?
Only the handsome ones.
Everything's important here, but we need to make sure we release this tissue, which is very, very thin. So we take our time, make sure it's all released nicely. That way it closes up nicely and it heals nicely. So it's very thin tissue, very thin gum, and very thin bone. And the two often go hand in hand in terms of what we call biotype. And so we want to preserve all of that. Ted's bone was very hard on the outermost portion of the jaw, but the inner core of that bone was very, very soft. What you don't want to do is have the implant slip through the outer harder ring and then disappear into the marrow space of that jaw. And so that's something we're very cautious about with his particular case. If we just left with an angled one here, would be okay. And,
Are we wanting to not get a molar?
Correct.
Steve's initial opinion is, maybe we just skip this implant because it doesn't feel like, the bone will really engage. Give me a reason why you wouldn't want to go
So
deeper.
and I was prepping it, just sunk down 3-4 millimeters. Because that's you have an empty void here. And I don't want to lose the implant inside that space.
The risk here is more of a business financial risk of we try a second implant, and if this doesn't engage, well, now we've really burnt a lot of money here. I want to do everything that we can to achieve this outcome for Ted today, and it's worth another shot. Maybe we go a little wider.
Yeah, that's why I had the 5 there. So I'll re-prep it.
Well, we've tried the implant that we're initially planning. It's not going to work. I want to do everything that we can to achieve this outcome for Ted today, and it's worth another shot.
The concern that we have is if you place the implant a little too deep, you'll lose that hard outer shell, and the implant will just disappear into the marrow space.
I know that if we go with a wider implant, they have an edge that'll actually bite into the bone that is very stable and very dense. It is worth a try.
Open big, big, big.
Are you backing that up?
No, I'm gonna drive it in. But should have just dropped into a little space. I'll be able to grab it.
Oh, you got it. You got it. What's your composite torque so far?
High.
High?
Yeah.
I only need 15 on this then. Nice work. Happier with it than without it.
Perfect. Happy little implant.
Bob Rossa implants.
Sure enough, we try a wider implant, engages into that dense bone, and we get all the stability that we need in that space.
Today, everything went exactly as planned, and now he's ready for Dr. Tubo to deliver him the bridge.
The scan man is here.
Mr. Scanman? Okay.
Those are the teeth there. There's 6 implants holding them all together. That's the best.
We've given him a good time today.
That's the best. I'm just seating the bridge here. Make sure everything goes in. And close. Beautiful. And open. Beautiful. Easiest delivery of any
Honestly, it really
any
was.
set of teeth.
Everything went great.
Nice set.
Now everything's gone. Infection's gone,
Yeah,
which is
nice.
good.
That was
Yeah.
my Achilles heel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gone now.
It was. Now it's
You
done.
don't have to worry about it.
Thank you very much for everything.
My pleasure. Let's go show Deb.
Hey, girl.
All right.
How do you like my teeth?
All right, let me see. Oh, they're beautiful. They really are beautiful.
Yes, they are. As far as my family goes, the angel is my wife, and now I'm gonna take care of her.
I love his moral character. I love looking at his teeth. When he smiles, I just laugh. They're just beautiful.
I look at myself in the mirror, and I say, it looks good. I've never felt so comfortable biting as I do today. Beyond my wildest expectations. They made my dream come true.
How you doing?
Little nervous, okay.
A little nervous? It's okay for you to be a little nervous. I'm not. Let's take a fresh look here.
So unfortunately, after my last procedure, we found out that I needed an implant. I have really low sinuses. We're gonna have to bring them up. Hopefully we're able to place the implant if there's enough bone today.
Removing the tooth is easy, and we could do it fast. We want to do this very, very delicate, and we don't want any evidence that we're there. So this is like picking a lock. So we have removed each of the 3 roots individually. Will you stop looking around like you're gonna hand it to me?
Sorry. I wanted so badly just to like reach up behind me and be like, oh, here you go.
Stop trying to help.
Oh my God.
Right now.
Right.
This is like the worst game operation. It's gotta go in the right place. It's just gonna be wedged in. Oh, wow. That's strong. Dang. The surgery went great. Super tricky.
Free jaw massages with every full set of veneers.
Yay!
Oh my gosh. Let's put them on. They went in beautifully. Everything fit gorgeous. We got them cemented on nice and cleaned up. And now it's finally time for Christy to see her smile that she has been waiting for so long.
Her girl.
You've always been a pretty girl.
Yeah,
Now you just have pretty teeth to go with your pretty face.
that's exactly right.
You look pretty.
So pretty. You're always pretty. Cole's here.
Hi. Oh my God, huh?
Right?
Wow, look at that. Wow, that looks amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to see it?
I remember looking over at Jenny and Courtney and just their eyes were so filled with tears. And it was like, oh my God, like this is real. Okay, see?
You ready?
Poor girl hasn't even seen it yet.
I know. You gotta pull that down.
Oh my God.
Right?
Get in there. To watch that emotion pour out of her was really something special, and it was the 4th time I cried that day.
Thank you guys.
You're welcome.
We did it. I know we did it. We did it.
How many years was it?
It's been a long time.
I'm so happy for you. So good.
Oh, tears. It feels good to know that we helped her feel pretty because, you know, right when we handed her the mirror, she said, like, I'm pretty, you know, like, and she's been saying it ever since. And it's just such a good feeling to know that we helped her with that.
You like them?
I love them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look absolutely beautiful.
You look so good. I feel numb, but I feel good. Oh, I love them. Finally.
You look
It's a glow up.
You look beautiful.
Hi, Keith.
I don't know what's more white, my dress or my teeth.
Both.
I feel like now my smile just like exudes confidence. I just get to like smile freely, and I've never been able to do that before. So it's actually like a lot of fun. Whatever you want me to do, I'll just smile.
It's just so fun connecting with people and changing their perception on dentistry and showing them what they thought was impossible is actually possible.
With our clients, we're creating life moments, these smiles and these tears and just this investment in each other. It's a really magical thing. Big things are coming for Fixed in the 10 years ahead.